Hello, my beautiful Taurus. Happy birthday. So these are timeless readings, but right now it's Taurus season, so I am going to wish you all a happy birthday. But if you come and it's December, just know that whenever you open this message, it's like the right time for you, right? But now it's your birthday. It's our birthday, and we're gonna party like it's our birthdays. I know a lot of you, it's our birthdays. I just remembered about someone's birthday today. So I'm gonna say happy birthday to Patile, Hilde, Magikal, Lynn, Sabrina, and so many of us. Who else is Kinga? There's so many of us having birthdays that are watching today. So this week is fun-filled, and enjoy the celebrations, enjoy the Taurus season. Taurus season is all about grounding. Let's get into these readings. I'm going to show you the overall energy, but I'm going to read from the book because I feel like it has a really potent message. We have Golden Gift, which is amazing. Its magical help is on its way. You know, it has the Deer Queen. There's a little fairy talking to her. Just the idea of the purple, which is the crown chakra, and the gold, which is the golden star chakra. It's like so beautiful energy. Gold is also, could be solar plexus. But I want to read from the book, because this is my first oracle book I ever received. I bought. So let us begin. Can you see this little fairy whispering to her queen all she knows of your circumstances? 'Tis time, she has decided, for magical intervention, and the queen has agreed that you will be bestowed the magic of the fairy touch. Her golden gift is yours for a time, and blessings are on their way, just as fast as this small fairy flies back to your side. For the fairy queen is a great healer, and her gift is transformation, which will come about in the most subtle and beautiful of ways. When the gift comes, your energy fields will be cleansed and renewed. People will soon be commenting on your rebirth, how happy, how radiant you are. Your endurance will increase, as well as your stamina, and what once tired and disheartened you will be easily dissolved and transmuted. Once you have received the golden gift of the fairies, abundance will be attracted towards you. Your creativity will flower, as will your energetic determination to see dreams realized. There will be no more denials or self-doubts. Anything of that sort will be but the faintest echo of the past. I know it's very like dreamy talk, but I kind of love this, and I just feel like stagnation is leaving, and you will now receive clear fairy communication about healing modalities which will work with your energy. Wear gold, which will amplify the message of the gentle healing card. So it's all about like shape-shifting, empathy with gentle forms of nature, feminine power, the return of sexual feelings, the return of like our sacred sexual energy, which is not only about the act of, it's the actual power that's within you. So I feel like this is such a beautiful card showing up for Taurus this week, and it's just I just feel like things have been like accumulating, I guess, have been like we're in this evolution, Taurus, and whether you're here as your sun or your rising or your moon, it's just this feeling of culmination energy. I feel like Taurus struggles a lot with always being that perfect partner, that perfect boss, that perfect employee. You struggle to always be that perfect person for everybody around you, and then you forget about yourself sometimes in the mix, because you're always giving and you're generous and you're doing and you're like, and then you forget yourself. And the cards are like, okay, now it's time to sit on your freaking throne, because you are the empress. It's time to like indulge and enjoy the abundance that will be gifted to you. And it could be abundance of love, and it could be money, and it could be just health and all of it. So let's like do this, right? Let's enjoy the magic that is here for us. So let me begin with what's going on here. Is this why is this like this? Okay. The Strength card is in reverse. The Strength card is, interestingly enough, a solar plexus energy, a Leo energy. When I see it in reverse, is there some part of you that's feeling insecure? a part of you that has lost their confidence, has lost their way. You need to, this is a bravery and courage card. So maybe you've lost a little bit of courage to tell someone something, or to fire someone, or, it takes a courage to do a lot of things in our life. And there's this feeling of powerlessness here. Where are you playing small? Where are you, this is like something I'm going to talk about in the Let's Talk, because it's all about where have you put a performance over peace? Always performing for other people, always like trying to please everyone else. I don't want to say this because then she or he is going to get upset, so I just don't want to deal with it. So avoiding conflict, but in that you kind of lose yourself in it, right? And you get angry. What is this? Is a lion card. When the lion is in reverse, what is a lion? A lion gets angry. A lion is full of rage. It's like, where are you dimming your light in your life? And where it is. And it's like, choose to shine here, even if it makes everyone else uncomfortable. That's the gift that you have. This is a gift that no one really fully understands, but the gift of triggering other people is it a gift? Is it a skill? It definitely is a skill, but it's like, we're not here to play small. We're not here to walk on eggshells around people. We're here to be. And being can be triggering. But the lion doesn't give a shit. The lion goes on top of stands on top of the mountains, or wherever. He stands under the tree, he stands in the swamp, he stands everywhere. And he's not the biggest animal in the freaking jungle. Yet he conveys this dominance, right? He conveys the sovereignty of like, I know. He conveys confidence. And there's somewhere within you that has dwindled, has like, you've lost a little of this, and it's time to get it back. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, the Fool card. Aquarius energy, 0 point. This is exactly when the lion becomes a little pussycat. This is when the Fool's like, no, honey. let's get on that cliff, and let's jump into the new. This could be speaking of fear of starting this new thing as well. I almost like that the Fool is this young fairy, I guess, and she's tooting a horn. She's facing them, and she's like, yo, look, I'm gonna blow it in your ear here, but you gotta, let's like mosey on. Let's try this new. Let's stop playing like you can't. Stop saying you can't. Stop saying it's impossible, right? Change it to I'm possible kind of energy. It's like you almost like the Fool saying, you don't remember who you are, Taurus? You have you forgotten that you're not here? You're here. You're a fucking bull. You're here to like, you're here to go through the cape, right? Like you're here to poke. And it's not to be a pain in the ass either, but we're here to charge forward. We're not here to sit around and play. I feel like there's something, I kind of like this energy showing up here, because Leo, Aquarius, first of all, are the opposites of each other in the zodiac. So it's like the extremes of each other, but they're also the supportive of each other, and they're showing up together here. So it's almost like where in your life, whether your relationship, like I said, your jobs or your businesses or your homes or your family, your friends, or everyone around you, or where is something leaking in your, like, is like money leaking in your life, or is love lacking, or is it, what is it that it is? Because it's here where the fear is. You have a fear of it and you're holding back from it. And the Fool is like, choppity chop. Like, let's go. Because we're not here to play in those energies anymore. You have the golden gift of magic. You have the golden gift of love and abundance and all of it. And the fairy and the deer queen is here to give it to you. Or it's not to give it to you because you already have it. It's just to awaken it in you, kind of energy. So I want to just see. The King of Swords is Aquarius. He looks like my cousin. It's so fucking hilarious. Anyways, the King of Swords as your challenge. Interesting. So the King of Swords is an Aquarius energy. Upright. He is self-righteous. He is very opinionated, very strong, very logical, lawyer, judge, you know, very, or doctor kind of energy, policeman, whatever, like a very like straightforward, authentic, truthful. In reverse though, this kings and queens are always people to me, so it's someone in your life or yourself, but it feels like someone in your life that has hurt you, that is condescending, that is manipulative, egomaniac. You know, it has all of that energy. Someone who has cheated or lied to you and is still doing it or has done it or will do it. I don't know. There's someone around you that's just not. Or this could be government. Maybe somebody you're gonna like, you know, like get audited. You know, I don't wish that upon you, but there's this like feeling of I don't know, like you're in court. There's a court case here or something that is going to be very trying for you, and hence maybe that's why you're feeling like this. This could be a business partner that's stealing from you. You know, there's all these kinds of energies showing up here. There's like an abuse of power here. There's like the swords energy to me is always words, thoughts, people misusing their words with you. That's why I don't know, communicate. Anyways, it's like like an interesting energy showing up here because it's like be careful. It doesn't have to be Aquarius. It could be Gemini, Libra, but it doesn't have to be any of those either. It could just be someone in your life that is sly, you know, like clever, even too clever, and trying to keep you down. And maybe that's why you're feeling insecure right now, you know. And the Aquarius, the Fool card is like, come on, we have to get out of this. You can't get manipulated by this, because the universe is here to shower you with so much gratitude and so much love and abundance and all of it. And if you keep falling for this, you know, you'll fall backwards, right? You'll just remain in this powerlessness. And it's these people are our lessons. These people come into our lives to show us how powerful we really are. They could try, they can say whatever they want to say. They can slap you with like bills or whatever they can do. They can try to do whatever it is, but you have to stand in your authenticity, my beautiful Taurians, my bulls. And you gotta believe and trust in yourself and know that you're the power, right? And you're the golden gift of the universe. And it's in that believing, it's in this Fool energy, that 0 point energy of like trusting yourself, that whatever all around you, you know, people are cheating, lying, whatever they're doing, I remain unfazed because I see it as a lesson. I thank you for the lesson, but I am not going to hold on to it. I'm not going to play victim to it. I'm not going to allow you to bring me down either, because I don't want to live like that anymore. I choose me. I choose love. You know, that's the energy that's showing up here. Oh, what a perfect card. High Priestess is exactly that energy. It's like, I choose me. The High Priestess only chooses herself or himself. Like, it's like me, myself, and I. And that's something that has been lost in, I think I said this in Aries, but it has been lost in this society, where if you're thinking only yourself, you're selfish. But really thinking of yourself is actually doing good for you and others, because you're learning to love you, and attracts people to you who loves you. But if you're always hating on yourself, and you're always thinking you're lower than, or you think you will attract that crapola in your life as well. Right? You will attract these liars. You know, I see, like, I do love the High Priestess and the Fool card, because this is the 0 point. After the Fool, the first person he meets is the Magician, and then he meets the High Priestess, who says, listen, you know everything, you just don't remember. Don't fall prey to this energy. Don't ever believe that you are not worthy. Do not ever believe that you cannot do this. Do not ever, do not listen to other people's opinions. Focus on you. Focus on the beautiful light that you are, the successful human that you are. Focus on that, and that is what will come in for you. If you continuously like focus on this, or the fact that, it's okay to feel weak at one point in your life. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel like, oh fuck. It's okay to feel it for a day max. But then after, we have to move away from it, because then it's just your ego that's saying, oh, let's play on this one. Let's keep her there, or keep him there. And it's like your God self is like, hey, no, dude, that's not working. And this person can come into your life and try to manipulate you, but it won't last long, because you'll be like, I see you, I know you, and I don't want to be you kind of energy, right? And I've been there, done that. I've lived with you for 20 years, or it's that kind of energy. It's of being aware. High Priestess. Saying, I am freaking magical, so come on in. Golden light of abundance and love and peace and freedom and whatever it is that you feel is missing. Because it's not missing, it's just all there. It's just, this is our mind that makes us fall in this trap, making us believe that we are not worthy, that we don't have high education, we can't get this, it's all BS, right? It's all an illusion. So, okay, it's fine that you're not feeling this, but remember the trumpet here. It's like blaring in your ear saying, get out of there. I don't know where you need to stand up to, who you need to stand up to, who you need to communicate with. This is that kind of saying here. Someone in your life trying to manipulate you big time, talking shit about you behind your back, in front of you. It doesn't really matter. Trying to fight with you. This is very clear. It's King of Swords. It's freaking it's like a big energy. This could be like the doctor telling you that you have something. Trust yourself that you can overcome anything. Trust yourself that whatever this delivery of information that you just received has no effect on you, because you're not playing in this world anymore, because you're so much higher than this. If you change that mindset, the mindset shift like this can change the whole world, your whole world. And it's work, 100%. But I feel like there's this showing up for you, It's like, stop playing in the Matrix here. Like, it's over. You know, you might like, and another thing here is showing up is there some of you maybe may lose money, or you know, like you lost a case in court, or you were getting divorced and now you have to pay a lot of alimony. Like, there's something that that feels uncomfortable. Look at it as a blessing. Even though it's not very comfortable for you, look at it as a blessing, saying, we need to deliver this to you right now, human, because we're going to open up a beautiful road for you. Can you trust us enough? Can you trust us? Can you trust yourself enough? Can you trust your higher self enough to know that it brings you down to bring you even higher again? Right? The reason we fall, we hit obstacles, the reason we get rejected, the reason that we lose money, is because we created this for ourselves. Right? Because everything that you created, you know, it takes months and years before actually your thought process materializes in this world, because we're so latent. So that's why I say right now, continue with your God self strength and power, and watch it materialize. That's why people, I did this manifestation, it didn't show up. I'm like, okay, because you kept it in your mind, first of all, and just let it go. Trust. I've trusted and I let it go. I'm waiting. I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not even thinking about it. It's over. So here is that. So I feel like there is going to be a delay or a rejection of monies or contract or negotiation, something showing up that might not seem like it's going your way. There could be some, like I said, everything here is that, but I need you to sit in knowing that it's happening for a reason and to forge right through it, because you are the gift. You are being gifted, actually, with whatever it is you think that is falling away from you. Let it fall away. Let the relationship die. Let whatever it is, let it go, so that it can something can come in again. Anyways, I don't know why I'm out of breath here. I'm out of breath. Who is that? Oh, look how beautiful. Know you are loved. And that's so important, this card showing up, because too many times when things like that happen, when these like something is taken away from you or something feels heavy, we're like, oh, why doesn't God love me? Or why doesn't this person love me anymore? And why? Instead, just say, I am loved. And it's being taken away from me because it's not the right thing for me. It wasn't what I'm supposed to be doing. It's not how I'm supposed to be living. It's not where I'm supposed to be living. You know, it's like, in the grand scheme of things, everything is already materialized in the future. Everything is already done. And we're just fucking it up by choosing all these different paths. So that's why they keep saying, just trust and do nothing. And it's so challenging for the freaking human, especially the Taurus, to do nothing. But it's like, just shut the F up and do nothing. Because it's gonna happen. I kind of love it. Anyways, step into your power. Beautiful. I mean, step into your power is the High Priestess. Like, I can't stress enough that, I don't know how many times I could say it, but it really is. Everything is already yours. Your relationship, the money, the business, the home, the dream, whatever you have, the vision that you have of your life, it's already yours. It's already done. So in the meantime, get creative. Do whatever that makes you feel peaceful inside. Have fun with life. You know, go talk to the fairies. I don't know what it is, but be the leaders here. Like, you know, Aries and Taurus, I feel like we have to do the leading here at the beginning of the zodiacs. And you, more and more I get the message that you're never gonna find alignment with everyone else, because alignment means like alignment in a sense of like being a little bit different in the way you do things, right? Because you're not following, you're leading. And I know all of you know that. There's not one Taurus I know. So I know so many Taurus, but Tauruses are like they're not the visionary that the Aquarius is, where they see like future and technology, innovation. But the Taurus is wealthy, is like stable, but wants to lead. They're always doing something, That's why it's so challenging for us to do nothing. But anyways, and the last card is stillness, which is the challenge for you. Your last card is a challenge. Be still, Taurus. Can you? Can you be still? I'm telling you right now, the last week I took stillness. I chose stillness, and it was awesome. And I choose stillness from now on. I love my solitude. I find peace in it. I find myself in solitude. Get still with your mind. Stop running it around. Stop trying to find new ideas to implement in your business, in your job. And stop. We don't need to be doing that, because, right? Why? Fill in the blanks, because it's already done. All right. I'm going to leave you here. But before we go, I'm going to do yes and no and like message, and a when card, which I don't really do. So let's start with the when. Ask pause if you need time, because I'm going for the answers right away. This is the when card. When is it going to happen to me? When am I going to do whatever? Whatever it is you want. Taurus, let's go. Within the next few weeks. That's fun. And now the other question of the yes, no, or message. Taurus, please. Wow. You got two cards, but they kind of seem the same. The situation will improve and there's something better. It's like pretty clear. So whatever it is you're asking, there's something better that's coming for you. It's pretty promising. Beautiful card to get. I'm thinking, like, as you were talking here, I'm going to give you another message. Just because. It's your birthday. Because it's your birthday. So, let me give you a message. Also, while I give you this message, I forgot to add some people to this birthday list. So it's a happy birthday to Jennifer and Martha as well. And everyone else. If there's anyone else that I'm missing, Alexandra. There's a lot of people. So just let me know and I'll mention you next week. Okay. I know Rekha, you're next week, so I won't mention you, but I just did. So, one birthday message for Taurus. Choice. Interesting. Well, golden. Look at this. I love it. The gold is showing up for us again. So, let me read the card. I think it's a number 8. A number 8. No, it's not number 8. I think so. Number 18. Okay. Not far. 18 is a 9, so it's an end of a journey. So choice. An important decision is to be made, and you are worried that you might make the wrong one. There are several choices, but none offer you a guarantee. Which is the right one? The truth is, there are no right or wrong options. One is not necessarily better than the other. What you decide is irrelevant compared to why you decide. Which would give you greater fulfillment? Which is likely to bring greater joy? Let go of what you think you should do and take a leap of faith. Full card. All right. Don't fear the unknown, for it can be full of exciting possibilities. Remember, it is better to have tried and failed than never to have tried. Many successful people will tell you that they failed some many times before they succeeded. Yet they tried and tried again. Give yourself the best chance of success by choosing that which you love. Asking the question is as important as receiving the answer. So, ultimately, we have choice, free will, divine will. It is our, the idea here is that we already know. So choose, I said that before, choose you, choose you. Choose what feels right for you. Not for your husband and your wife and your kids and your family and your friends and society and your boss. What feels good for you usually makes a lot of people uncomfortable, but it might even make you uncomfortable. But ultimately, you're here to change the rhythm of life, to change the frequency. You're here to move into a new earth, right? So it's always going to be a little uncomfortable. And in your life, as you make these changes, you make the changes on the earth because you're the mirror of the earth. So that's why we're always like, be conscious of what you're choosing, what thoughts you're choosing, because you don't have to say it out loud for things to, even your thoughts are creating change. All right, my beautiful Taurus, I'm going to leave you here. I love you, and I love all my Ko-fi members, which are all the birthday girl people, most of you anyways. And if you want to support me on Ko-fi, coffee, whatever it is called, you can. I do personalized monthly readings there. Also book sessions with me because I've been doing some amazing Akashic record readings this past week. Woo! Insane in the membrane. And support me by buying my notebooks. Last April has been good for notebook selling, so thank you so much for those of you who are buying. And love you. I'll see you when I see you.